Hey there, Bloomers and friends. Rev Kev coming to you from the Bloom office. We've got a few people here, not any too many over our capacity, but we've got some people here, like Russ is in front of me here, and Bill's here, and we're gonna talk to somebody special in just a minute. So I got a mask on while I'm talking this very minute. I got a couple things I want to show and talk to you about today. A couple weeks ago, on the 25th of October, we celebrated for Bloom our 15th anniversary as a UCC and an open and affirming congregation. And a couple of days before we did that, we got some things together that commemorate that and put them on our wall here in the office. We're in the reception area. And so this is our official certificate from the National Church saying that we are indeed a United Church of Christ. And since the 29th of October, 2005, that year, it was just the day before Halloween, the Saturday, and signed by Joffrey Joffrey Black, who was the president, the general minister and president at that time. We in our service were blessed to have a little video greeting from our General Minister and President John Dorauer this time. This is the group of people that went to San Bernardino for the association meeting, and when we were affirmed into the UCC. Mike and me here you can see, and Paula Durant and Debbie Lauritoni and Larry Washburn and Mike Babb's friend from Belgium, Joe Brownrigg, Ann Brownrigg, Sellner, Dr. Sellner. Jim Mears and Keith Townsend and Paula Durant, Reverend Paula Durant, were a part of our group on that particular day. And then down here, this is our official certificate of celebration of our being brought in as an open and affirming congregation. Now the funny thing about that is there was a little bit of a lag between this and this, even though they happened on the same day. But this is dated in 2007, but that's a whole nother story of bureaucracy, and but we won't hold that against anybody because these things happen. Anyhow, that's kind of a new little commemorative wall that we have here. This Sunday is Pride Sunday. And so I'm happy that in our Bloom conference room, now Bloom Chapel, that Randy is here today, and he is doing his thing of helping us set up the worship center and get things ready like that, to have a little bit of a rainbow look on that sort of thing, and getting things ready. You can see we've got the rainbow colors there on the worship center, and our trademark umbrellas. We're not in the parade this year, so we're doing what we can in this sort of way. But we are virtual, and there's one event that I want to be sure and tell you about in just a moment, and we'll go into my office to do that. But Randy, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
What's keeping you busy during this time?
Well, I've been working a lot in my usual place.
With 849?
At 849, and I've been helping a few people.
Yeah, you might remember that when the pandemic first started and we were in lockdown, Randy offered to give assistance to people if they need it, like going around to various kinds of errands and so forth, and he's still willing to do that. So what kind of things have you done?
Well, I have run some errands for some of them, for some people from the congregation. I have I usually buy groceries, or I'm going to the pharmacy and get some supplies. Whatever you need me to do, I will do it.
Okay.
So,
well, we're really thankful for that. And Randy's phone number is in Bloom Notes, and we can make sure that's there, or you can call the office if you need it. It's the kind of thing of helping folks out that are concerned about going out in public during the pandemic, or are just at home because of illness, or that's just being what do they call it, homebound, being at home. So we're really thankful for your doing that and continuing your work with Bloom in that way, because Randy is one of our people, and if we are glad to be able to help him out, and he helps us out. So
Thank you.
we're grateful for that.
My pleasure.
So there you go. I'll let you go.
Thank
And we're going to my office. On the way, we walk, as usual, we walk past an I interrupt Bill. Do you want to wave to the people, Bill? And this is a very special day for everyone in Blue Tube land. You get to see Kevin's desk at one of its messiest times, and a lot of times I get things cleaned up before Russ comes in for Bloom Tube, but that just didn't happen today. Yesterday was the election, and I'm sure, like a lot of people, I'm a little bit knackered as that continues to play itself out. What I did want to do is just mention that this Friday night, Palm Springs Pride Weekend is the first full weekend in November. And so this Friday, Saturday, Sunday is like Palm Springs Pride Weekend, but it's all virtual this year. So there's no parade, we're not in the parade and that sort of thing, but we are having the fifth annual Pride Interfaith Kabbalah Shabbat service. The interfaith service on the opening night of Pride, and it will be virtual this year. So I wanted to show you how to find that. Russ, can you just come around here? And I hope this works a little bit, but I just want to, it's on Facebook, and it's on the Or Hamidbar website, and we'll have a link in Bloom Notes, but also in case you are looking for that, I'm opening Facebook now, which goes to my page, and I want to find Or Hamidbar. So for me, all I've got to do is put an OR, but then it's HAMIDBAR, and it comes up Or Hamidbar PS, or Hamidbar. And I click on that, and that brings me to the page, and then you'll see there's an event here. Oops. Well, yeah. There's an event here, which is the Interfaith Pride Kabbalah Shabbat on 2020. And if I click on this, I go to the page. Now here's the thing that, I know that sometimes it can get hung up, but so I come to this page, and you can see here's the graphic, and it's going to be live streamed, and we're one of the sponsors with the United Methodist Church, and an open Catholic group, and Hope Palm Springs, and Or Hamidbar. But one of the things is that in order to get to it, here is a description of what it is online with Facebook. In this little description, on mine it says see more. And so I open that up, and you can see that right here is a Facebook link for Friday, November 6th, 6:30 on Facebook Live. And if I click on that, that will take me to the location at the time. This brings me to Or Hamidbar, and the event will be available here. So we can look at that this time. You can go look at this site ahead of time, just so that you are ready to go on that particular day. Where Rabbi Lazar and I were on this online television show with Nicholas Snow promoting the event, and then we've got this little commercial we shot over in our area over there. I'm going to put that in Bloom Notes as well, and put that on some of our own Facebook pages. So here's the deal. We hope you can be with us, and if you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. And as always, look forward to seeing you in church on Sunday, and seeing you at our Interfaith Shabbat service on Friday night. And hang in there, folks. Let's keep each other in our prayers.